First full day on the job for the new UK Prime Minister, with included a first cabinet meeting and first cost of living pledges. Andy Burnham, most notably promising to lower value-added tax on consumer electricity bills. The new Labour leader has promised circuit-breaking changes, he puts it, after 2 years where Labour's popularity has tanked under predecessor Keir Starmer.
Made a start today. We made the announcement about removing VAT from household electricity bills. It's not everything, but it shows our determination. In these times in which we're living, we have to take a really hard look at what our priorities are, and if we're to deliver on the cost of living and reducing the pressure, then we've got to be prepared to reprioritise. We've got to show fiscal discipline. We've got to show that our commitment to the fiscal rules is real, and we're prepared to make difficult decisions in relation to that.
And for more, we're joined by Rochelle Ferguson from our International Affairs Desk. A bit of a juggling act in that clip we just heard. On the one hand, scrapping VAT for households on electricity, and on the other, talking about fiscal discipline.
Well, absolutely. I mean, this is already begun some kind of fierce discussion, if you will, both inside 10 Downing Street and outside. I mean, the fact of the matter is that this VAT, slashing it entirely, moving it from 5% to 0% on electricity bills, will total about £45 saving for the average British household. But there are those that say, well, hang on a minute, in terms of the average bill, it's already gone up 13%. That's likely to be the same in October. So actually, when you look at it, taking £45 off per year is perhaps not the biggest change possible. But Andy Burnham says it there. It's not everything, but it's certainly a start. And he spoke about fiscal discipline. Those listening into this have said, the big question is, this is all well and good, but how is this going to be funded? The Number 10 Downing Street initially said this will be funded by a scrapped digital IG programme that was about to be put in place before Starmer, but obviously didn't make it. Darren Jones then coming out, he was the Chief Secretary under Keir Starmer, saying actually there was never any funding stream even for that ID digital card. So already you can see questions swirling about the actual funding. Where is it going to come from for these VAT cuts?
Now, 24 hours ago at this time, we were segging from Andy Burnham's first minutes inside of Downing Street to who would be in his cabinet. Now we know. We were wondering, is it going to be the more moderate Home Secretary, or would it be the more left-wing former party leader, Ed Miliband? In the end, it was someone completely different.
Absolutely, yeah. We were thinking that perhaps it would be Shabana Mahmood, but in the end, a bit of a surprise for everyone. That set tongues wagging. John Healey, then, that former Defence Minister under Starmer, we'll all remember that kind of scathing letter that was sent to Keir Starmer when he was disgruntled by the fact that not 3% of Britain's GDP was going to be dedicated to defence spending. What will be interesting now is seeing how John Healey is able to navigate what is quite a difficult position. He's going to have to deliver on what appear to be more left-leaning policies, but also, talk about this fiscal discipline, ensure that that's in place. And also, let's not forget, Francois, this £9 billion in deficit on the defence budget. How will that all take place? How will John Healey feed into this 10-year policy that we're expecting to be unveiled by Andy Burnham over the next couple of weeks? A lot of questions remaining. Once again, where's the money going to come from?